The Cellguard VTC module captures battery system level voltage up to 600 volts, as well as charge and discharge currents. The VTC module ensures proper charging by providing system warnings if threshold levels are exceeded. Measuring ambient battery room and/or ambient battery cabinet temperature enables comparison to individual battery temperature for threshold alarms, also indicating if the room heating or cooling system is in working order. The VTC is an important component of the Cellguard battery management solution, which ensures overall battery backup system integrity. There are 3 models of the VTC module based on the system voltage it is measuring. CGVTC 60 for system voltages from 21 to 70 DC volts. CGVTC 300 for system voltages from 90 to 300 DC volts. CGVTC 600 for system voltages from 300 to 600 DC volts. The VTC components consists of the power or voltage cable with inline fuse assembly for measuring string voltage, the dual temperature cable for measuring ambient temperature in 2 locations within the battery room or cabinet, the current transducer and current transducer cable assembly, 9-volt DC power cable which provides power from the VTC to the base coordinator unit, VTC ground wire. Disconnect the identified cable and insert it through the current transducer aperture with positive to negative current flow in the direction of the arrow on the transducer enclosure. If there are multiple parallel current paths, the transducer may be installed on only one path. Reconnect the cable back to the battery string and ensure that the current transducer is secured. Attach the transducer cable to the current transducer using the quick connectors on the cable. Connect the black wire to the negative terminal marked with a minus sign. Connect the white wire to the middle terminal marked with M or measure on the transducer. Connect the red wire to the positive terminal marked with a plus sign. The VTC power cable is connected across the positive and negative terminals of the battery plant at the string level. It is used to measure the string voltage and to provide power to the VTC. By obtaining power from the battery string, you are assured the Cellguard battery monitoring system will remain functional even when commercial AC power is lost. Obtain the appropriate sized ring terminals for your installation. With a proper sized crimping tool, start by crimping to the positive red wire. Repeat crimping for the negative black wire. The red wire of the power cable can be attached to the positive terminal plate, bus bar, or the most positive battery in the string's terminal post via the ring terminal. In this scenario, we are attaching directly to the most positive battery's terminal post. The black wire of the power cable can be attached to the negative terminal plate, bus bar, or the most negative battery in the string's terminal post via the ring terminal. In this scenario, we are attaching directly to the most negative battery's terminal post. A dual temperature sensor cable is provided to measure temperature in 2 zones, temperature zones A and B. The sensors can be mounted using the Velcro strips provided. Strategically position the sensors at the beginning of the string and at the end of the string. A grounding wire is provided with the VTC. Locate a properly grounded area to attach the ground wire. Typically, a battery rack will be grounded, and you can attach the ground wire to the rack. Select the appropriate size ring terminal needed and attach it to the ground wire by crimping it on the end with the stripped wire. Secure the ground wire to the rack or cabinet ground. Remove the screw in the location labeled ground on the back of the VTC. Insert the screw through the ring terminal and secure it to the ground location on the back of the VTC. Next, connect the 4-pin connector from the dual temperature cable assembly to the VTC's 4-pin receptacle labeled temperature. Now, connect the 6-pin connector from the current transducer cable to the VTC's 6-pin receptacle labeled current probe. Then connect the 2-pin connector from the 9-volt DC power cable to the VTC's 2-pin receptacle labeled power to BCU. The 9-volt DC power cable provides power from the VTC to the base coordinator unit. Finally, connect the 3-pin VTC power cable to the 3-pin receptacle labeled string voltage. You have completed the VTC installation for the Cellguard system. You are now ready to begin the hardware commissioning process. If you have additional questions, feel free to contact Midtronic's customer support at 1-800-776-1995.